What do all of these seemingly very different perfumes have in common? They were all created by the same perfumer. In this case, Jérôme Epinette. Similar to how film lovers might watch all the movies from a certain director whose style they really like, you can also learn about the styles of different perfumers and maybe more easily find perfumes that you really like based on that perfumer's catalog. I'm going to take you through the Jérôme Epinette perfumes that I have in my collection and then tell you a little bit more about how I feel his style is reflected in these perfumes. Let's start with the Byredo frags. I believe Jérôme Epinette is one of the creative directors behind Byredo, and so I have G Water, Bal d'Afrique, and Desert Dawn that he has created for the line. There's quite a few others within the Byredo line that Jérôme Epinette has created. G Water is a sort of vanillic juniper fragrance. It's very woodsy. And Bal d'Afrique is sort of like a citrusy, powdery, fresh out of the shower fragrance with a dominant vetiver note. And Desert Dawn is a sandalwood perfume with beautiful spice nuances from cardamom, as well as a light rose water in the dry down. All of these have that sort of lightly woody quality in common. Poets of Berlin is a very green bamboo take on a gourmand. It has the bamboo and vetiver. It also has blueberry and vanilla, which come out more in the dry down. This is a really creative, fun, springy perfume. Lost in Paradise by Chris Collins is an elegant summery perfume. It is a salty floral perfume with a dominant ylang ylang, and it also has a really lovely creamy coconut in here. Cherry Punk by Room 1015 was a cult hit immediately when it was released. I think because it was during the cherry craze, but I still love it. The way the cherry and the leather are combined in this fragrance is so incredibly smooth. It is simultaneously elegant yet rebellious, which I think is pretty distinctive of Jérôme Epinette. And last but not least, in my collection at least, I have two from Lys. Beau is a gorgeous, incensey, vanillic, woody fragrance. Very unisex, really warm and cozy and interesting. And Rose Struck is a really fresh, bright, fun take on a rose perfume with matcha and tangerine. There's a lot of other perfumes that I love by Jérôme Epinette, including Studied by Lys and Indigo by Nest. These are just the ones I had in my collection. Overall, I love Jérôme Epinette's effortlessly refined vibe. He's very creative and cool, yet harkens to classic perfumery at the same time. There are some perfumers that you can tell have a signature note that you can see throughout a lot of their creations. I wouldn't say Jérôme Epinette has one singular note. His creations and tastes are pretty diverse. However, there are some things like light woods and maybe violets that come up a lot throughout his creations, maybe vanilla as well. So I love the diversity and the range of his fragrances. I know when I see his name behind a perfume that I'm sampling, I'm probably gonna like it.